It's a scooter rally.
All makes and models scooter rally.
New Orleans Record Society, the Scooter Girls, Voodoo, all you guys help make our rally.
We have a small problem.
But yeah, this could like work out really well and be like the stuff of legend, or not work out well at all and blow up on our faces.
Big Easy Weekender.
Big Easy Weekender.
Big Easy Weekender. Bigger, easier Weekender-er. Sixer.
St. Patrick's Day!
This one's the Irish roller.
St. Patrick's Day, like you see it now, man, it's like all over the city.
I figured, I was like, oh, this has green in it, so it's good enough. St. Patty's Day in New Orleans isn't as much about the beads as it is about the cabbage. Throw me something, you cheap bastard! We're trying to catch cabbages. St. Patty's Day, like, they throw cabbages, potatoes, carrots, garlic. So we're trying to catch a bunch of food, basically, that we can cook for St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow. Here comes a float full of rich old white men. I'm bound to get nothing here. Some old man threw me this. I don't really want it. Oh, here we go. A whole float full of ladies. This could be my lucky day. Because I showed him my titty. There you go. There. Look. So you got 2 cabbages. Better put these in your camera bag. All right, we've got how many? We got 2 cabbages right now. Got a baby cabbage. Got a little one. Got a baby cabbage.
How many you need to make really good corned beef and cabbage?
You really need like 3 or 4. You're like the girl from Total Recall. Damn it! Alright, I only mildly bruised my hand there.
Garlic! 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 I got the garlic!
They used to throw like onions and potatoes and shit, but a couple of years ago, the city stopped them from doing it because Uptown residents got sick of them smashing all their windows out. My reality stuff. I'm a huge star in Japan. Huge. I was supposed to say huge in Japan. The joke's over. That's why I'm not a huge star here. What do you got? Mark Ryan's or something? I got your pearl necklace right here. I don't know. What time is it?
Oh, they got a whole bunch of cabbage.
Hey, this pickle contains natural flavoring. Oh, that's a nice looking pair of panties you got. That makes for good television.
And cabbage. Now all we have to get is some corned beef, and we're done, man.
Is that it? I think that's the end of the parade. looks like the needle's pegged.
What's up?
It's been like that for an hour. I can't, or not an hour, for a while. I can't really tell if we're smoking or not. This whole thing's leaking. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that.
Oh yeah, shit. Blew the top of it.
I talked to Gonzo. He would go to your house, get the key for the truck, go to my house, get the truck, hook up the trailer, come up here with it. In that time, we unload the bus. He gets here, we load the trailer, you go. Then Gonzo would essentially stay with and travel with the tow truck back to New Orleans. It's a couple of months later, and we haven't done anything with the bus. It got towed back, parked, and it's been sitting here ever since. Batteries are dead. Lucky this thing doesn't have a flat tire. We haven't really, I don't think we've had much desire to come over and deal with it. It's kind of depressing. We know that we blew the head gasket, and we know that it was due to an air leak in the coolant system. So as long as we don't have to replace anything else, if I don't have to replace piston rings or anything internal, we'll be good. If we have to do anything internal, that's it. Like the engine has to come out and it has to be torn down. And at that point, the cost of the repair versus the cost of buying another engine are basically equal out. So what they call a reman or a remanufactured engine is $8,000. It would cost that or more just to rebuild this engine. So if we had to do it, I'd rather buy a reman, because I can get a more modern engine and get away from this older, basically get away from this antique. It's just a guessing game now. I'm waiting for the time to come out here and do this all again. At least I'm made one small step towards fixing this giant, expensive albatross.
Tonight you're going to be seeing some of the founders, including me, Chaz, and James, and Teresa. One day James called me one day. He said, "John, let's have a rally. We're going to have a rally, okay?" And I said, "Okay." And I didn't think he was very serious about it. And next thing I know, he says, "Oh, we got about 15 people are going to be coming, and one person's from Missouri." And I was like, "What?" And so I started making a patch and that sort of thing, because not knowing really what we were doing, never done it before. But I looked at other rallies, and every rally has to have a patch, so I made a patch. And next thing, he calls me the night of the start of the rally. I'm still at work, and he goes, "John, this is about." People were supposed to meet at 7 p.m. at Finn McCool's, and he goes, "John, there's people already showing up here," and it was like, I don't know, probably 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon, and I was like, "What?" So I immediately got off of work, snuck out of there, and hopped on my scooter and rode over there, and I saw, I don't know, maybe about 10 or 15 scooters lined up out in front of Finn McCool's, and how I was just amazed. We actually had people who actually came to our rally that we just kind of threw together on a whim. And that was Big Easy Weekender 1.
The reason why I'm in this rig right here is because a couple of days ago, of course right before the rally, I decided to have a minor scooter incident, kind of crashed a little. But other than that, I was wearing a helmet, and we were actually going quite slow, so it could have been a whole lot worse than it was.
I'm handling registration tonight, and people are checking in, getting their badges, their rally bags, patches, and t-shirts.
There we go. Look at that. How's that look?
Oh, we are gonna pack this place out.
You don't really get to ride at your own rally. We've got 200 people coming tonight at the meet and greet. You know, this, where we are right now, this had like almost 6 feet of water for Katrina. And the building has they actually have their water line marked on the building. There's like a little dotted thing to like remember, you know. I talked to Dale, the owner. He said if it ever floods again, that's it. He's rebuilt this place twice. It's cool because this is like, of all the venues in New Orleans, like, I think Chicky-Wawa is like the one that comes with like this kind of credit. It's like they're the classy joint, you know, for musicians to play in. And it is. It's a really cool place.
Friday night after we've been riding all day, and now we're back at Chicky-Wawa's for the meet and greet. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Cheers.
Well, it looks like we got a really good turnout. They're still arriving.
We love coming here, and they're always cool with us. Damn it! Where's Alan when you need him?
Good evening. Good evening.
My name's Ryan. I go by Zelchko. I run the NOLA Ruckus Society Club, and we are at Chicky-Wawa's for one of the meets of Big Easy Weekender 6 in New Orleans off Canal Street.
All right, so I'm Harris, and I started Voodoo Scooter Club, and I led the Friday 50cc friendly ride.
What happened in that picture is the St. Bernard Police pulled us over, and they saw there was such a big group, and we talked to them a little bit, and they ended up escorting us and blocking the red lights for us. So it was kind of nice.
You go on one of the rides?
No, I went on one of the drives. Gonzo broke down. So the needs of the many were outweighed. The needs of the many outweighed.
The needs of the many?
The many outweighed. Basically, I said to Gonzo, take my scooter and ride. So he did, and I rode in the fucking van.
So you gave Gonzo your scooter.
Greater love hath no man than to give up the Vespa for the man he loves.
You're a good man, Alan.
Where's the goodies then? I'm gonna go and get goodies.
Get your goodies. I think that's the fucking guy from the band. I think that means the band's taking a break. I'm serious. He's the steel, the pedal guitar. I'm pretty sure. Man, we're paying these guys. He should be up there.
He's taking the money, going to the back of the building.
He's going to buy some coke and get a blowjob from a crack whore. You gonna hobble yourself in there and check out Now Holiday?
You can't get any nicer cops. But the guy was pretty cool. He goes, look,
I got better things to do.
Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here.
The seat's great.
Yeah, it's
I love that. What is that? What is that? Is that a can of fucking PB Blaster or something?
Fire extinguisher.
And he's got nuts hanging off of it.
nice.
Oh my God! Oh, no.
Had a good time today, Alan?
Well, no, not really. If the truth be told, sitting in an air-conditioned van,
Right over there.
but there again, like I said, It's our rally.
I should have just put you on the back of mine.
Well, yeah.
Let you ride cupcake.
Would have been better. Yeah. Cupcake.
I don't know who they are. I saw them earlier. They're like riding. They're a couple riding two up on like on a Vespa 200. They might be Alan's parents. I don't know. I don't know.
And it's funny because that could be so true.
This one worked. She worked her ass off.
She looks tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, and I'm sorry you got to start first thing in the morning, man, but you did a good job. You really did. As much as I pick on you, and as much as I enjoy having fun with you.
He's played up to you already, man.
You did a good job.
Yeah. Lovely. That's great. That's called greasing the wheel right there. He's lubing you up for next year.
I know, Lori. Yep.
Yeah, and she's not even turning down next year already.
She's like, oh yeah, man, I'm all about it. You just gotta say it's sweet. You gotta tell me. You gotta ask me nice. You gotta ask me nice. Breaking it down, setting it up. Breaking it down, setting it up. Pick it all up, do it all again tomorrow.
It's Saturday morning, and we're downtown in the Central Business District at the local Vespa dealer, the Transportation Revolution. Everybody's going to meet up here. You know, we'll talk a little bit, talk about last night, get everybody together, and then all our rides will leave from here.
Good morning, man. How you doing?
Ready to shill the tickets.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm ready. I'm excited. Looking forward to going around the track at NOLA Motorsports.
Jack's not coming today. He overdid it a little last night, so his leg's really bothering him. So he's staying home and he's watching the weather for us. So hopefully as the sun comes up, the fog will burn off.
I'm going to do some registration this morning and then take off on one of those rods to go across, hopefully, to Huey P.
You notice I have my hood on today. 50% chance of rain. 84 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be pleasant, isn't it?
We're getting ready to go ride across the river. We have a small problem. The ferry's closed. We were going to go on the ferry, but it's a little foggy morning this morning. So we're going to go ahead and make both rides go along the UEP Long Bridge.
The first ride's about to line up. Just waiting for Laurie to...
First ride?
There's two rides.
I thought we were all going over to the...
We are. They're all going to the same place. We're just breaking it up into two groups.
Oh, okay.
10 o'clock, getting close. It's not about that. It's about finding venues that can accommodate us.
Well, that's right, but split it into two. So anyone who comes to Big Easy 7A can't come to Big Easy 7B.
You're not allowed at this one.
Yeah, you're not allowed. Twice the fun otherwise. You pay a premium. There you go.
I don't know if I want to do two.
Yes, yeah, you get that. That's it. Big Easy Weekender 7 GT. And then Big Easy 7 GTI Deluxe.
Explain.
For special. No, you charge a premium.
Yeah. So as we get larger, we need to just split it up into two rallies.
And so the GTI one becomes 200cc and above.
Gold card.
Okay, yeah.
So and so in March you have the shitty little rally where everyone gets fed peanuts. Right, and anything can come and anything, right? It's like the Walmart of scooter rallies.
Yeah.
But then you go to the Neiman Marcus of scooter rallies.
Okay. Neiman
where
Marcus,
only
sure.
rich people need apply.
Yeah. Right.
See, problem solved.
Oh, there you go.
What you need is...
Well, what are you going to do? You're not rich. Get all the rides lined up, make sure everybody's gassed up, and we're headed out to Nolan Motorsports track today.
All right, everybody, we're going to be getting ready to start lining up pretty soon, so make sure you're fueled up.
Everybody made it. Crisis averted.
It was good. I went solo across the Huey P. I owned it.
They're both good rides. I used to be afraid of bridges, but I love them.
Going over the UP Long Bridge, nice, easy ride. It was nice. Main thing, nobody got hurt.
I'm the only person I've known that actually can catch a trash bag on my toe of my boot.
All right, everybody here, not doing a ride on the UP Bridge.
So we finally, both rides made it out to the track. Got everybody here. So now we're here for a couple hours. They've got a huge track. They do like off-road Jeeps, but they've got kart racing. Like it's Mantopia out here.
How did Joe get pole position? Hey Harris, who's your money on in this group right here?
I don't know. Joe's starting out first.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Well, he weighs like as much as one of Joe's legs. I'll put $1 on number 4 as well. I'm waiting for my burger and then I'm gonna go down. I want something to throw up. And he's going into the turn. They probably frown on throwing tacks behind you, but vomit, that can't be illegal. I'm gonna go help Chaz set up the Gymkhana. It's only him.
Yeah, no, I know. I wanted to do this and get out of here.
Hey, we're out here till about 3 o'clock, and then we'll run everybody back to the other side of the river. And we've got the Gymkhana and the games tonight.
I have to get out and ride. It's just become my life. In a car, you're really cocooned away from everything, but when you're on a bike, you're just more involved in the world itself.
It's 4:15. People are supposed to start arriving at 7. But we're getting the Gymkhana set up. We should be all right. It's not bad. This is either going to be like the greatest thing ever
Or the worst.
or the worst.
We started the New Orleans Scooter Girls in 2010. At the very first Big Easy Weekender, I met Andrea, and from there we formed our club. We like to go to rallies in other cities. 2 of us are going to Maribespa in San Diego. That's me and Lauren, and hopefully some of the guys as well.
What's going on now?
Oh, I'm getting ready to write down whoever the winner is. I'm in charge of writing the winners of each race for the trophies tomorrow. This is the fastest electric start. So they got to run to their bike, jump on, start it, and go.
It's a Kickstart race inspired by Speed Racer. Basically, the car's off, they're out of their car, they have to jump into their car, start the car, and then that basically starts the race. You should be able to maintain your scooter so it starts on the first kick.
The next race is another new race. This is called the tow race. I did this at the North Texas Lakes Rally in Waxahachie for 32 miles. All right, all you have to do is go into this parking lot.
So Joe broke down in Waxahachie. He blew a piston, and no, that's not a dude. But he blew a piston, and his scooter broke down on one of the fast rides. I think Joe's scooter breaks down at every rally. So what are we gonna do? This guy says, I can help you. So he leaves. I guess maybe he's riding past us or he's part of the group. I don't know. Maybe he came out of a farmhouse, but he went 2 or 3 miles away, got some nylon rope, came back and gave it to us. So what we did is we tied the rope to the back of John's scooter, and Joe tied a loop or just wrapped the other end of the rope to his wrist, and he was pulled back to the campsite. Not so safe, and I think he might have a longer arm now than the other one, being pulled at about 35 miles per hour on the shoulder. Joe will tell the story a lot better than I. So we're trying to come up with events for the rally. Like, we had the kickstart race. Come this way. Came out of the speed racer thing. And this race, the tow race. And here's the tow final.
What's the next event?
I think the next event is probably Gymkhana. Joe just likes to use torches.
Well, I know.
They can follow, and
I want to go. I want to go through the course with the. We should go through the course one time with the judges, and then you want to do the.
Do you want to?
You've always done the practice run.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Co-op puts their special spin on it, and that's why folks come on out here, man. That's why it's a lot of fun. What kicks ass out here.
Starts right here. You approach this little thing here called, I think we call it the streets of New Orleans, because it's about as smooth as the streets of New Orleans. And here you need, it's kind of like a 3 tiki torch slalom. People are going to want to go fast, but you can't go very fast because the grass is wet, so you have to go a little slower than you want to. There's going to be probably 2 or 3 people go down.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
Let's go.
Yep, yep, yep. Whew. All right. Come on, man.
Do we deduct points for destroying the obstacle?
Having a gymkhana at night's just more fun. Plus, it's just hot. It's not at night here. It's nice and cool, you know, and it allows us to kind of light it up and add a little bit more theatrics to it.
You got that wipeout? That's what happens when you ride in the grass and go too fast.
I think over the years our gymkhanas have evolved into less of a course of skill and more about just the dramatic element of it.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burned, burned, burned. That ring of fire, that ring of fire. Oh, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher.
You know, that's the whole point of going to rallies. You go with your, it's not just going with your club, it's going with your friends and having a good time and tearing up some other town. So we kind of decided this year that we're going to do a little something special and say thank you the New Orleans way.
Whatever. I mean, you know, this whole rally's been like a bunch of I don't know what we're gonna do, and it's kind of all worked out. So
yeah, it all works out. All right, I'm leaving. Cut.
Our board.
Time to go.
We were at the Big Easy Weekend of 6 and we're having a hell of a lot of fun.
Okay, now you should take the camera like it's a scooter through the fire.
Turn this off now.
So what is this? What's going on?
It's a camera looking at a camera.
You know, you can stop now.
not gonna. This conversation is totally not making it into this fucking webisode. All right, I'm just gonna say this right now. This conversation does not end up on YouTube.
Oh, come on.
Maybe the statement does, but not the conversation that preceded.